Can a 10-year-old girl be a wicked monster? Well, yes, if she feels invisible. At Wellington School, Kira, a 10-year-old girl, was invisible to everyone. Her classmates mocked her for the twister braces she used to walk. No one invited her to play, no one spoke to her. She was the school's weirdo. But Kira had a secret, a world inside her mind where she was the most popular, the most beautiful, the queen of them all. But that fantasy would soon turn into something much darker. When summer camp began, Kira knew it was her chance to finally be noticed. But her classmates still refused to accept her. They ridiculed her, called her the weird girl, and laughed right in her face. But Kira had a plan, one that would teach them the lesson of their lives. During the night, Kira ventured deep into the forest behind the camp. There, hidden from prying eyes, she began to summon something dark that followed her back, something she had learned. While during her lonely hours in front of her computer screen, she wanted them to understand the pain she felt. The first sign of the nightmare was the flickering light in the dining hall. Then, the wind blew fiercely, making the branches creak and the trees bend. The children fell silent, but soon believed it was all part of the camp experience. That night, as everyone sat around the bonfire, Kira appeared in the middle of the campsite. But something had changed in her. Her face was no longer that of a sad girl but of a vengeful queen. Her legs, strapped in the twister braces, emitted a chilling sound with every slow step she took. But the most terrifying thing was her stare, cold, fixed, filled with hatred. This time, there was no laughter, only a paralyzing silence filled with fear. With a single gesture of her hand, the children began to fall, as if something was crushing them. Some couldn't move, others screamed, but no one could escape. One by one, all the children who had humiliated her for years begged for forgiveness. But Kira wasn't listening. She didn't want their pity. She only wanted them to feel what it was like to be humiliated, to suffer the pain of being ignored. Suddenly, Kira vanished into the darkness, leaving behind an eerie silence. No one ever mocked her again, but neither did they dare to approach her. At the summer camp, Kira's story was forgotten by everyone except those who survived. And those children never forgot the lesson Kira taught them. Sometimes, monsters are not what we expect. They live among us, hidden in the shadows of our indifference, because not all monsters have claws. Sometimes, they just have a broken heart. 3, 2, 1, scream.